Okay, so just had some thoughts on the current status of our sci-fi fandoms, especially concerning the Star Wars fan base and everything that's been going on with it recently. And just felt like I wanted to kind of share my opinion on things, and I'm happy to hear what you guys think. So if you have any insight into this, please share in the comments. But there's been a lot going on with the streaming series and the sequel trilogy and the divisiveness of that with the fan base. But all in all, I think Star Wars is still finding its footing since Disney has it. Disney has done good. You have stuff like Rogue One, which was awesome in my opinion, and The Mandalorian, which really started out strong and was really good as a streaming series. I'm not really too excited about it being turned into a movie. We'll see how that works out. I think it's better suited for the episodic stories that it was. But we'll see how this transition goes. I do love the character development in that series. I am not the biggest fan of the prequel trilogies because I felt like they rushed into those movies without having a solid idea of what they wanted to do. And so as they were making those movies, they kept changing their minds about what they wanted to do with it, and it just led to some very bad decisions and a lot of discontinuity between the three films, and just kind of made a confusing mess. The characters, I didn't hate any of the characters. I thought that they were not utilized to their fullest potentials, and I thought that they were very limited by the way they were written. But the concepts of the characters themselves, I thought were pretty good, and they could have been a lot better if they were executed in a better way than they were. Again, I think the leadership involved with those movies just hadn't made a clear decision on what they wanted, and they tried to decide that as they were going, and that's the worst way to make films, because then you're trying to backpedal and correct as you go, and that just confuses the hell out of the audience, and that's what those films did for most of the